I wait a couple of seconds to see if he leaned back. I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe he was just off the meds. Then I told him if he could scoot back in his chair, and he did. So now I'm just thinking like, damn, that was weird. When was good with this nigga? But I mean, he leaned back, so I'm thinking everything about to be good now. So I start tattooing again, and as I'm pulling the line, he just gets up and starts standing there. Now his back was facing towards me, so I just asked him like, yo, you good? And I mean, I couldn't see his face, but I heard him go like, But what he really meant was, Cause right after he said that, his TV turned off and bro dropped straight to the floor on his face. Bro was knocked out. Yeah, yo, what's good, y'all bum ass niggas? Y'all chilling? Shit, I'm chilling. How y'all feel about tattoos? Would y'all get tattoos? Shit, me, I'ma get tattoos all over my body. I'm talking about everywhere, my face, all that. I just like tattoos. I like the way they look. But anyway, as I was growing up, I never really thought I would do anything career-wise related to art. Always thought I was gonna be an architect or an engineer or some shit like that. But eventually it got to the point where I was like, fuck it, I don't care what people want to hear. I want to do a job that I would enjoy. And thank God I did that, because I would have been drawing up floor plans instead of story times. So once I decided that I'd rather a job that I would enjoy than a job that pays me money, I decided maybe I'll be a tattoo artist. You know, that pays me good money anyway, and I get to do permanent art. I'm already drawing, why not make money doing it, right? But anyway, shit, if I'm gonna be a tattoo artist, I'm gonna have to learn how to tattoo. I was in college at the time, and college is the place where everybody want to get tattoos, so I had the most amount of clientele. I had a little bit of money saved up, and it was supposed to be the money for the semester, but I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna use it to body supplies. Bought me a tattoo gun, some ink, needle cartridges, ink caps, grips, stencil paper, stencil stuff, second skin, fake skin, all that and even more. I got to teaching myself. So the first thing I did, I went on Useful University, searched up some tattoo videos, and started watching some tutorials. After a while, I got pretty comfortable, and I felt like it was finally time to upgrade to real humans. Started tattooing them. At first, you know, but then eventually I got better. One of these days I'm opening my own tattoo shop. It's gonna be called Dope Tattoos. There's gonna be nothing but fire artists in there. Anyways, while I'm doing tattoos, things usually go smooth, but there are certain things that can make it rough. It's the skin type. You can have saggy skin versus tight skin, old skin. Some skin is scarred, some skin is soft, some skin is rough. Obviously a construction worker ain't gonna have the same skin as a spa worker or a massage lady. Some skin swells up super easily, some skin gets red really fast, so you really never know what you're getting into until you actually start. But then you have some tattoos that are also dumb. Like, I've had people request for names of girlfriends and boyfriends, and I've always dubbed it. We were in college, like I said, and I remember this one time that this dude asked for me to tattoo his girl's name on him. 3 weeks later, they broken up, but I ain't do it. Thank God. Go to stress. But at this point, I don't care no more. If niggas want names on them, I'ma just do it. It's just gonna be more money for me when they come to get it covered up. I don't give a fuck. But it just doesn't have to be a name to be stupid. Sometimes the designs are stupid. And it's usually guys that get stupid basic designs. Females are more, I don't know, creative with their shit. You know, guys usually want like words and roses and shit, which is cool in of itself. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But then there's guys that want some really stupid shit, which we're gonna get into later into this video. But then girls, they want like, you know, creative, beautiful designs, which is cool. But they also want a lot of, you know, girl stuff like angel numbers and zodiac signs. To each their own though. I support all tattoos. Well, not all. I support most tattoos. But sometimes the difficulty don't even have to do with the tattoo or the skin. It's just the client itself. And speaking of clients, let me tell you the story of tattooing my first ever client. Me. So let's rewind a bit, throw it back. So after buying my supplies, I practiced on fake skin, I practiced my techniques, needle depth, shading, all that stuff. I had spent all my money on this equipment, so now it's finally time to start making some of this money back. Now, I mean, I could have just started tattooing on niggas, but I decided if I was gonna be permanently drawn on humans, I'd have to permanently draw on myself first. Now I had to come up with an idea for my tattoos. I already have tattoo ideas, but they're tattoos that I don't want to do myself, and I want like full body pieces. I want it to be all a cohesive work of art. The only two places on my body that I don't have planned out are my thighs and my back, and I can't tattoo my back myself. The thighs is the easiest place to tattoo for myself, but that's what I decided to do, make my thighs my canvas. So even now, whenever I get bored or just want to practice tattooing on somebody, I just practice on my thighs. Shit, I even made a couple TikToks about it. Them hoes went viral too. Go check me out on TikTok at dope_J. So I drew up my design for my first ever tattoo. It was a heart with a dagger in it and a snake wrapped around it. This was probably a little too intricate for for my first ever tattoo on real skin, but it was something that I actually liked and something that I wanted. So I drew it up, put on a stencil, and then I was ready to start. I was so scared to first took that needle to my skin. I didn't know what it was gonna feel like. I never even had a tattoo at this point. Never mind the fact that it was about to be me doing my first ever real tattoo on myself. Whole lot of shit could have went wrong. Whole lot of shit did go wrong. But the first problem was even getting the needle to my skin. Every time I would slowly lower it right next to the skin, I got too scared, nigga. What if I fucked up? And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just put a long ass line in this shit, so that way I gotta start, or else I'm just gonna have a straight line tattoo on my leg. So I mustered up enough courage and I pulled that line. It didn't even hurt that bad, but it turns out I barely was scraping the skin, so it left like no tattoo line. Never mind the fact that that shit was shaky. It was not really straight. Thank God it was not that dark. So I went over it again, but this time I put too much pressure and that shit hurt. I completely blew that line out, which basically means that line was too deep into the skin. But I mean, I kept going. Each line was hurting a little less until it went numb. The closest feeling that I can give to that is probably if you take a key or your fingernail, press it hard on your skin and slowly drag it down. But anyways, I finished the tattoo. For my first tattoo, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I fucked up on some of the lines, but I mean, I tried to fix it. Here's a picture if you was wondering. But regardless of how good you think it is, I love it because it was the start of my journey, and ever since then it's been up and up. Now let's get to what you're here for, what you saw at the beginning, nigga. Crazy ass tattoo story, right? Alright, so boom, I get a DM on Instagram from this guy. Let's call him Michael. Now I've tattooed Michael's friend Andrew a couple of times and he liked my work, so he recommended his friend Michael hit me up. Now Michael hit me up with the usual bullshit. How much for a tattoo? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to answer that? I don't know what you want, where you want it, how big you want it. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? $100? I don't know if you want a small ass heart on your wrist or if you want a big ass back piece. It turns out he wanted me to touch up a tattoo that he gotten from Darren, another tattoo on campus. Now Darren had also given Andrew a couple shitty tattoos, and many people from PV had touched it from him that was just really bad. Michael also wanted me to do a brand new design, a design that he had drawn up himself. Now here's a picture of the design. Yes, this is it. This is what he wanted, permanently, on his chest. I asked him if this is what he wanted. He was like, yeah, man. I was like, are you sure? Yeah, man. Now, honestly, I was just gonna dub it based off the principle alone, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll ruin your chest for a measly 50 bucks. So the next day we decided to meet up at Andrew's house so he could get his tattoo. Now at Andrew's house, they was boofing up the spot as they did probably the 12 or so times that I ever went there to tattoo someone. They were always boofing, always getting lit. They'd even offer to get me smacked before I tattooed them. And in my head, I'm like, would you really want me to tattoo you while I'm smacked? But I would always say no. Then I set up my stuff and I began to touch up his tattoo. Now at first everything was going pretty smooth, but then he had asked me to get up so he could take a puff. I let him get up and do his thing, although I would never recommend puffing and getting tattooed, but to each day on. I could tell he took him a mighty puff, cause just based off the way he looked when he sat down, I knew boy was out of it. So I began tattooing him, and next thing you know, he just leans forward all the way in his chair. I wait a couple of seconds to see if he'd lean back. I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe he was just off the meds. Then I told him if he could scoot back in his chair, and he did. So now I'm just thinking like, damn, that was weird. I wonder what's good with this nigga. But I mean, he leaned back, so I'm thinking everything about to be good now. So I start tattooing again, and as I'm pulling the line, he just gets up and starts standing there. Now his back was facing towards me, so I just asked him like, yo, you good? And I mean, I couldn't see his face, but I heard him go like, But what he really meant was cause right after he said that, his TV turned off and bro dropped straight to the floor on his face. Bro was knocked out. I'm like, oh shit, I hope this nigga's not dead. He ain't even pay me yet. So I run over to him and smack the shit out of him. Wake up, nigga. Nigga, wake up. Now at this point, I was about to kick him in his temple to get him to wake up, but Andrew was like, yo bro, chill. And then they finally got him to wake up. Eventually we got him up and bro was confused and he tried to walk again, but he almost dropped to the floor. So we sat him down. While he was on the couch, he was acting to get some more puffs, but we was not jacking it. Gave him some water. Apparently he hadn't eaten or drank that day, and along with the magic herbs and the pain, it was just too much for his body, so it overloaded and turned off, I guess. But he was dumb smacked and he wanted to continue his touch up and get his new design, but I wasn't jacking it. Ended up making like $10 for 10 minutes of work, threw on a cover on the tattoo and packed my shit up and left. If I'm being honest, it was a blessing in disguise for dude, cause he would have had some permanent dumb shit on his chest. He hit me up like a week later to tattoo him and his girl, but I never got around to it. Lesson number 16, when it comes to a career, do what you love. You don't want to work an unhappy job just because you think it might pay a little more than something that you would enjoy doing every day. Shit, you never know. Maybe you can make more doing something that you love than some bullshit office job. But I mean, hey, what do I know? I'm just a fucking cartoon character, right?